Hi, it's Cliff, and today I'm going to show you a little known way to control the way your Mac and its applications behave. Sometimes Mac OS and its applications don't act the way that you'd like them to by default, and worse, sometimes they don't give you menu options or preferences to change those behaviors that are giving you grief. Recently, I wanted to create some instructional videos, and my desktop was littered, as you can see, with folders, and I did not want those to show during the video. So I figured I would just flip a switch somewhere that said hide desktop icons and be on my way. Well, searching on the web, I found advice that told me to go to Finder and to go to Preferences and General, and that I would see some checkboxes over here that I could uncheck, and that would remove the things I didn't want to see. Well, as you can see, that must be outdated information because there is no folders checkbox. More research turned up nothing, except a little known tool called defaults, and that's what we're going to use today, and not just to control this one feature of this one application, but once you learn it, you'll be able to control all manner of things with it. It's a command line utility, so we will bring up the terminal and we have to type in a command, defaults write. We're going to write a setting into the database of defaults that the Finder application, which controls the visibility of the desktop, amongst other things, will use to decide what to do when it creates the desktop. And then we got to tell it what program we're interested in, com.apple.finder. And this is something you'll find often. It's called reverse domain namespacing, and that's a way of being able to have a unique name for your application. That's if there were some other application called Finder, we wouldn't want this application reading that one's defaults and vice versa. So we use the domain which Apple owns, and there you go. So com.apple.finder. Then we're going to tell a command that we want to configure create desktop. So when it goes to do the create desktop command, when it's starting up, it's going to look at this value and decide what to do, and we're going to give it the value false. Now that doesn't do anything right off the bat. We've just written a value into the database so that Finder, when it comes up, will know what to do. We first have to, in order to see it do something, we need to kill Finder, and then Finder will automatically restart. This particular application will. So I do kill all Finder, and there go my icons. What if I want them back? Well, that's pretty easy. I just write true to that location, and then I restart Finder and I get them back. Now, when I'm going to do something like this, and it's a couple of commands, and there's some complex options, I like to create a script. So I'm going to use the built-in editor VI, and let me actually give it a file name. Let's say hide icons.sh. Now I'm going to hit the letter I to go to insert mode, and I'm going to first tell it with what's called the shebang line, hash bang /bin /bash. That's going to tell the interpreter use bin bash to interpret this script if I ever try to run it. Then I'm going to type in all that stuff that I typed before. Defaults, write, com.apple.finder. The command is create desktop values false, and then kill all finder. Okay. Now I'm going to run that. I'm going to hit dot. That's the source command, or read this file and run it. Hide icons.sh, and it go away. Now let's make a copy of that to show them again. And I'll www to go over here, and I'll do CW to change this word, and I'll say, this is my cat Kodos. I'll say true, and I'll write that, and I'll run it. And there my icon's back. Okay, well, hope that was useful to you. And now that's just one feature of one application that we're now in control of. Sure, you'll find lots of other things on your Mac that you'd like to be able to change that maybe you can't. So here's a little tip. Go out to defaultswrite.com, and you'll find all sorts of things that you can use to control the way that your Mac and its applications behave. So, hope that was useful to you. Tune in next time when I will show you how to control space, time, and